Welcome to a special edition of Market Updates. CPI numbers just came out, and at the end of the day, it's not what we wanted, and the sky's falling.
Be coming through an air duct.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Wait.
The stock market's in a free fall right now, and
That's not true.
it's up 800 points.
Yeah, the stock market's up.
Okay, well, we lost 100 basis points in pricing this morning.
No.
It's back down?
Yeah, it's back.
What? Really? Oh, well, let's take a look at what's actually going on then. Obviously, we're getting some mixed signals in the market right now. We expected to see CPI come down to 8.1%, a 0.2% increase month over month, and what we ended up getting was a 0.4% increase, which ended up, when you round it all out, with a CPI reduction down to 8.2, which is still an improvement. The thing that was actually concerning about this particular report, in my eyes at least, is that the core inflation, which strips out the volatile energy and food prices, actually jumped quite a bit. And that's concerning because now we're starting to see oil prices come back up again thanks to the OPEC cuts that we saw last week. So as we're heading into October, that gets to be a little concerning. But it's easy for us to think, oh my gosh, this wasn't as good as we thought. Inflation's still over 8. It's going to get worse next month because of oil prices. But if you look at this chart that we have right here with sort of month-over-month numbers on the CPI. In September, we just put up a 0.4% increase. Well, if you look back to September of 21, there was also a 0.4% increase. And so we're actually replacing 0.4 with 0.4, which mathematically would seem to indicate it would stay the same, but it actually ends up with seasonal adjustments being taken out with a slight decrease in CPI from 8.2 to 8.1. So again, it was an improvement, not what we wanted. But if you look at October here, we had a 0.9% increase last year. And so whatever number we post in October, which will be coming out roughly a month from now, we have the potential to actually make a material gain next month in terms of inflation. If we post, for example, I put in a 0.6% increase in October, that would seem like a big increase compared to where we're at today of a 0.4%, which, by the way, if we had 0.4% every month, before you do the compounding effect of the math, that would be 4.8% annual inflation, which right now would seem pretty good. You throw in the compounding and it's going to go up a bit. But anyways, if we put a 0.6% in October right here, we're replacing a 0.9% from last year. So we would actually see somewhere around an improvement of 0.3% on the next CPI number. Is it possible October comes in higher? Absolutely. Maybe it's 0.7 or 0.9 or even 1.2. We don't know at this point. There is speculation that it's going to be higher, but that's kind of common during this time of year. It's entirely possible that October comes in with a 0.4 and we pick up 0.5% next month. I don't know. None of us do. But as you're looking at this chart, the part that gives me some hope and optimism about the inflationary numbers is October's 0.9, November's 0.7, December 0.6, January 0.6, February 0.8. March was 1.2. Look at these big numbers on the board here that we're going to be replacing in the coming months. Okay? Again, don't know what's going to happen. World events are going to be world events. But we're moving in the right direction. It's just not as fast as we want it to. And it's painful. It's slow. We all want it to be done now. I understand. But hang in there, guys. The other thing I'll throw at you is, the 10-year Treasury tried to run up today. And it went past 4 in a hurry. If you looked at the chart, it's since settled back down. There's a pretty firm resistance point right there at 4%. And part of the reason for that is as the 10-year Treasury increases, more money starts pouring into bonds and creates a little bit of downward pressure, particularly when you see the stock market having a rough time. Today is looking pretty good at this point, but initially it was down 400 and something points. Money flows into treasuries, puts downward pressure on the treasuries. So hang in there. I know it's tough, but things are going to continue to move in the direction we want, I believe. Hopefully we start to get some bigger gains in the coming months and we can feel a little bit more relief from the inflation monster. That's your update for today. Go out and get it. KFA.